In the journey of continuous process improvement, every team eventually reaches a major turning point. The initial stages, selecting the process, flowcharting, and initial simplification, rely heavily on qualitative knowledge, personal experience, and perception. But in step 5, the team transitions to a scientific approach. We must now develop a formal data collection plan and gather the baseline data that will serve as the yardstick for all future improvements. The first task is identifying exactly what needs to be measured. Because the improvement objective is rooted in customer expectations, the team must pinpoint the specific characteristic of the product or service that must be changed to meet that goal. To understand how this works in practice, consider an example of a local coffee house where customers have been complaining about cold coffee. The team establishes a clear objective: deliver coffee to patrons at a temperature between 109 and 111 degrees Fahrenheit. With the objective set, the team reviews their flowchart to decide where in the process to take measurements. Some members might suggest measuring the boiling water in the kitchen. However, while that is easy to measure, it does not necessarily help the team understand why a customer is receiving a cold cup at the front counter. The key to this step is using process knowledge and common sense. Every measurement location must pass a simple test. Will the data collected at this point help us decide what to do to improve the process? In the coffeehouse example, the team decides to measure the temperature just after the coffee is poured into the serving urn at the front of the shop. A robust data collection plan is built by answering 5 critical questions. What data are we collecting? Why are we collecting it? How will we collect it? Where will the measurements be taken? And when will they occur? To ensure this plan is carried out correctly, the team must develop a data collection guide. This guide should be as user-friendly as possible, providing explicit directions on how and when to record information. Finally, baseline data can only be collected once the plan is in place, the guide is ready, and the data collectors have been thoroughly trained in the procedure. These initial numbers are vital because they provide objective evidence of the current state. Without them, the team would have no factual basis to compare against later when they begin testing modifications and improvements. By moving from perception to fact, the team ensures they are no longer guessing. They have built the necessary foundation to determine if their process is truly stable and capable of meeting the needs of their customers.